All right, this round went and hit Waterloo this morning. This is Sunday, January 13. Struck out and then ran up the road, a little bit further up the road from Waterloo up in Denison, hit Denison Dam tail race, and also struck out. But did have a good opportunity to try out the TFO 6-weight fly rod as well as the Cabelas TLR 6-weight switch rod. And we got some good practice in specifically with that, or especially with the switch rod. And so even though we didn't catch any fish, we do have some videos to present to our viewers.
Okay, we're here at racetrack. Just had to fill up the gas. It's Sunday morning, January 13th. We're going to make a run up to Waterloo, and then per one of our viewers' suggestions, maybe stop by Denison Dam. So we went ahead and brought the switch rod with us, and I think they're generating right now, so we'll just play it by ear, maybe just get some video there.
One thing to note is the one lane on 75 where they're doing a lot of construction, so be aware when you're heading up north on 75, head up to Denison.
Okay, we made it to Waterloo. It looks pretty cold, but there's no one else fishing today. Got an empty parking lot, so maybe that's a good sign or maybe that's a bad sign, but we'll see how it goes. We'll just let it.
All right, let's see how it goes. Temperature's in the 30s right now, so kind of cold. But maybe the fish want to bite. Let's find out here. This is that TFO 6-weight fly rod that we got the other day. And so far, it's casted really nicely. All right, let's see how this thing casts. We got a strike indicator on there, and not sure how much line we got out, but we'll see how it goes. It's a fun rod. Oh yeah, nice. We can fish with this one. Let's just get another cast in, and then we're gonna call it quits and we'll make a run at Denison Dam and just take a look at see what it looks like out there. See if we can do a double haul. That feels good.
All right, so when we make the run up from Waterloo, what we'll do is just go up 75, and then we'll take exit 72, come up to this intersection here where it used to be Dave's Ski and Tackle. I think it's called Lone Star now. And you can see the store just off to the right. They got some fishing stuff. That's where we get a lot of our Clouser minnows, or correction, the Fluke and jig rigs. There's some blue and white one that we really like using, and there's the spillway, that bridge that got messed up when it overflew the blanks, the Lake Texoma. And then here's the entrance into the tail race itself. And you'll just see that they'll come to a fork in the road. You want to take the right, that'll take you to the Texas side. If you go left, you continue to the Oklahoma side. If you go to the Oklahoma side, you definitely have to have your Oklahoma fishing license. If you stay between the powerhouse all the way down to Shawnee Creek, then you can continue to use your fishing license, your Texas fishing license, as long as you don't go into the water. And then sure enough, there's the tail race, and you can see that there's a lot of water and a lot of current, and you can see the releasing water as well as generating power. So good stuff. I'm going to give ourselves a shot at maybe catching a fish or two here. Unfortunately, we struck out.
We're debating about going fishing or not. It's kind of cold. Struck out at Waterloo, and we're just looking for anything moving around here. See a lot of birds in the air. Maybe might give it a shot here. Got the switch rod with us, so maybe one of those Clouser minnows might hook up with one of these striped bass.
Okay, we were struck out at Waterloo. Now we're over here at Denison Dam, just right up the road from Waterloo. Got the 6-weight switch rod and Clouser minnow and some sinking line or sinking tip. Now let's see what we can do out here. Wish us luck. All right, if we remember from memory, there's a little hole here and then some rocks, so maybe we might get something. We'll play it by ear. All right, we're just gonna work the line so it just goes downstream. See if it'll get any hits. It's definitely cold. All right. Alright, so we found a little spot where we can at least get some casts in. What we're doing is just taking it up to the shooting head and kind of doing a little parry poke and two-handed cast, and we're able to get it out at least where deeper water is, and maybe there's some ones lurking over here by the shore. So far no bites, but you know, that's how it goes. Alright, well, we picked these up over there at Lower Illinois, suggested for catching striped bass. We just lost our Clouser minnow, and we're just trying to mix it up and get some casting practice in, as well as maybe try something different. So let's go ahead and try this Lower Illinois striped bass fly. Okay, we figured out at least some rhythm on how to cast here. We're over here on the steps, second set of steps. We're gonna take it right up to right where it gets wet here, and we're gonna stand just above it here, take out some line just to get started. All right, just get it out to the shooting head, just enough to where we can start getting some running line going. So we'll get the running line going, and then we've been doing a two-handed parry poke to get the line out there, and that seems to be working pretty good. We're not getting any fish, but still, we're able to at least get a cast or two in and maybe get the opportunity to catch one. So we'll take it to the shooting head, quick parry poke, back, and it gets out at least enough to where we can maybe get a fish. It is cold. I don't know how much more we're gonna last here, but it's still fun. All right, let's try this again. All right, we'll take it to the shooting head and then take it out there. All right, that one went right over there, just past the little white foamy thing, so that's good. And we'll just keep working the fly in the seam here, and maybe something will hit. There's like a rocky rocky spot or gap over here that we used to catch them when they're not generating and when they're not releasing water. But they're releasing water and they're generating, so we got a lot of current right now. Luckily, this switch rod's working out pretty good. This is a Rio, I think it's a chucker, or no, I think it's that other one, Scandy head or something. I have to look it up. The bottom line, it's making do, little parry poke, and then shoot it out there. All right, well, you can let's get a fly in the water here. We struck out today, didn't get anything at Waterloo, and I'm not sure if we'll get anything here, but we'll definitely give it the old try. At the same time, we're still having a good time. Good casting practice. It's only 37 degrees. That's kind of cold for us folks here in the Lone Star State. Well, stepped on the line. Go and recast that one out. Definitely got to deal with some line management. All right, that one went out. Hopefully to where there's a bass, a striped bass hanging out. Or maybe not. It's okay. Sure beats working. Woohoo! Let's do it again. All right. And you can see we got a pretty hard clobbered back cast if you go too far back. All right, let's give it another try here. All right. Did see some pelicans chowing down on something. Let's go ahead and bring this line in. I think we're stuck on the bottom. Yeah, we're stuck. All right. You gotta have your line so it's not as strong as your other line, but looks like we broke off. Yeah, I think we did. All right, we'll have to retie. That was fun.
Alrighty, till next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.